Afro, whoa. Yalela, 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 yalela.
Okay, so it's Saturday night and I'm currently packing. It feels so weird that all these months of work is actually coming together. So a little bit nervous, but yeah, night before I fly. So I thought I would video a little shoot update. So it is the morning of my trip and I'm just like cleaning up and doing all little last minute stuff, but I'm probably gonna leave my apartment in like 20 minutes, go see my family. I've got the afternoon before my flight because it's a night flight, and yeah, I'm almost ready to leave. So this is the final goodbye of my apartment before I leave for Uganda. Okay, so a little what's in my suitcase, backpack. So I've got organized all trousers, jackets, tops. I've got my kind of like first aid kit, my binoculars, a towel, and then here we've got my notepad, my hiking shoes, socks, sliders, my emergency food because I'm vegan, all my chargers, my toiletry case, which is amazing. And then here I've got like my sun hat, my glasses and stuff like that. I think that's it in there. And then here we've got water bottle, I got my camera, my book, my laptop. That's kind of the simple little rundown of what's in my suitcase. So I'm currently on the way to Heathrow Airport. It's Sunday night and I've got a night flight to Doha. I'm just waiting for a terminal transfer, and I'm a little bit late, but it should be fine. Okay, so it's day one. We arrived late last night after a 13-hour drive from Entebbe. We had to stop in Kampala. This morning we've woken up at 6 a.m, had breakfast, and we've got our bodos waiting for us, which are like taxi scooters to take us down the road to the gorilla doctor's office, where we're going to have a meeting for the day before we do rabies vaccination drive for the local dogs. So I'll keep you updated, but we've woken up, arrived last night in the dark, woken up to see this beautiful view. Okay, so we are setting out now to do the vaccinations.
Morning.
Yes, morning.
Off to vaccinate the dogs, collect some pig samples, and do one.
Yeah, exactly. For the local community in Bahoma. We're just leaving the national park now. I'll show you around. The first few days we worked closely with local communities. It felt really special to me. Even though it wasn't a part of my personal research, the team I joined made a huge effort to improve the welfare of both wild and domestic animals. It was also super cool because I got to use some of my previous veterinary training, and it reminded me how much I love working hands-on with animals too. We visited several remote communities, sometimes trekking up mountains just to reach them. And one of the biggest highlights was working alongside the gorilla doctors, which honestly felt like a dream come true. It was days like this that made all the years of schoolwork feel completely worth it in the end. So I'm just gonna do a little room tour. So we've got quite a big room, the double bed, my suitcase, bathroom is in there, and then the best part is we've got a little balcony right by the forest, the rainforest, and then there's a stream. So literally as you fall asleep, you're just serenaded by the birds and the stream. And it's just amazing. Yes, I'm just walking to the entrance of the national park, which is where the field lab is. And I'm just preparing the tubes for the chimpanzee samples. So I thought I would just video this moment to remember it because it's just surreal. But the village I'm in is really safe and calm. It's right next to the rainforest. So this is the border between the rainforest and the village, the one that's been cleared out. And so I'm walking to the entrance of the national park. The next week was spent training in the field laboratory, learning how to analyze the samples we would collect from both gorillas and chimpanzees. This training was incredibly valuable for my career because I was gaining experience in a really niche and specialized field. We also had a lot of fun spending time with the colleagues and building friendships, but I could not wait to go see the gorillas.
1, 2, 8,
Okay, fine. So you won the push.
9.
Yalla, 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 yalla. Yalla, yalla. Afro, Afro. Whoa. Yalla, 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 yalla. Yalla, 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 yalla.
The next few days were some of the best of my life. We traveled from one national park in Uganda to another and basically got a free safari on the way. I've never seen such a wild place before. One moment we were at a busy market and the next we were on a road where free roaming elephants lived. Witnessing this kind of beauty made me so emotional. I'm not going to lie, I may have cried.
Yalla,
Okay, so we've just arrived at Queen Elizabeth National Park, where we are going to be staying for the next week. We just drove all day from Bwindi in Provincial National Park to come up here to Queen Elizabeth, where we're working at the lab. And on the way here is like a safari with elephants and buffalo and baboons. So now we're at the house where there's loads of, well, not loads, but there's this like scientist houses. So our team is staying here, and it's kind of like secluded on this island. So yeah.
Ready, guys, yes.
Here I saw things I honestly thought only existed in my dreams. There was hippos, elephants, and lions all surrounding us. I was working in the lab during the day and then finishing a shift, walking outside and seeing a wild lion on the road. It was truly insane. And at night we would come back and there would be the house surrounded by hippos, and you would fall asleep listening to lions roaring. It was a surreal experience. So it's currently 6 a.m. in the morning and we're going gorilla trekking to get some samples and to do some observational health checks with gorilla doctors, and it's pitch black. So we're leaving in like 40 minutes. We're gonna get some breakfast, get our packed lunch, and then head to the office, and I'll take you with me on this journey today. I'm very excited. So we're reaching the top and the vegetation's changing already. There's more sunlight up here and it's just so breathtaking. This is a sign that a gorilla's been here. So we're just looking to see signs and track them where they slept. So this is their night nest. And take some of these soft leaves as a bed. Close by, we put masks on to protect the gorillas from this. giving them anything and receiving anything. So we're changing. We're on a different path now, and it's much denser. And this is where we're trying to find the gorillas. National Park, and we just saw the gorillas. We tracked them from finding their nests. We found quite a big group, some silverbacks, some juveniles, and yeah, we're just going back down now. So thanks to the gorilla doctors and the trackers here. Had a successful morning. But yeah, we had a successful morning hiking a few hours up a mountain to get to this beautiful terrain. And then we found the silverback and some juveniles still in their night nests. So we observed them until they moved, and now we're hiking back. It's so beautiful here. It's my last week here in Uganda, and I'm definitely coming back. But it's just been amazing, and the gorillas are so beautiful and speechless. So it is the end of my trip. I am leaving Uganda after being here for a month, and it's currently midnight. I'm flying to Amsterdam and then Amsterdam to London. And this morning we left Bwindi at about 5:30 a.m. and it was like a 10-11 hour drive. So it's been a long day. I can't wait to get home because of this journey. But yeah, going from the rainforest and gorillas back to London will take some time. And yeah, I've had this incredible journey, and I hope that this just inspires people to follow their dreams and be bold, be brave, do what you love, and yeah, smile. Okay, so made it to London. It was a really good flight. I like zoomed through the security, and now I'm just waiting for my bag. And yeah, I'm really excited for a few things, but I know once I have those few things, I'm gonna miss Africa so much. So yeah. London, Paddington. It's been exactly a month since I was here leaving. It was the most amazing trip. I learned so much, and I know I'll be back. Hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more.